Hey guys, in this video we'll cook correct ofe onugbu, aka bitterleaf soup. Here are the ingredients I'll be using for this video. With bitterleaf soup, listing the exact quantities of ingredients is nearly impossible because you can adjust the ingredients to suit your taste. You can determine the quantities of ingredients from experience. Trust me, when you have cooked this soup about 5 times, you just know it. So let me introduce the ingredients to you. This is ogiri Igbo. It's a traditional seasoning made from castor seeds. This thing smells like you know what, but it makes the soup smell and taste delicious. Habanero or Scotch bonnet pepper. You can also use fresh cayenne pepper. Always add pepper to your taste. Crayfish. This is about 2 tablespoons of ground crayfish. Bitter leaves. This is about 3 cups. This bitter leaf has been washed, squeezed and rinsed several times till all the bitterness is gone. Yes, even though it is called bitterleaf soup, the soup should not be bitter. Red palm oil. This adds a unique taste to the soup and adds color too. This is beef. You can also use goat meat or lamb, but never ever use chicken or fresh fish in bitterleaf soup. Mbao. On the left, we have dry fish. This one is azwasa. You can also use dry catfish. On the right, we have dry cod or stockfish. This is cocoyam, the thickener for the soup. I have 8 medium crumbs there. In Nigeria, we use the skinnier variety, this one, because it has more thickening ability. If you don't have cocoyam, you can use Quaker oats. This is shaki, cow tripe. You can also use other parts of beef. Bonbon, that's cow skin. You can add ribs and beef with marbling. Tastes so good in bitterleaf soup. I'll be adding nut cubes too. First, we prepare the ingredients. Pound the pepper. You can also blend it, but for this one pepper, the mortar is more efficient for me. Start cooking the cocoyam. This one takes about 1 hour to get done. I'm going to cook the meat and stockfish with my pressure pot. They all cook within the same time, so I cook them all at once. This stockfish is not the really hard cod. If you are using the bone-dry cod, you need to start cooking that one like the day before. Season with the stock cubes. Never ever add onions to bitterleaf soup. I take God beg you, resist that temptation, Biko. Pour water to cover it and close. Soak the dry fish in cool water. When soft, clean, debone and set aside. When the meat and stockfish is done, separate the meat and fish from the stock. Debone and break the stockfish into big chunks. This is how you know when the cocoyam is done. It is soft to touch and you can see the impression my finger made on the cocoyam. When it has cooled down to a comfortable temperature, peel it. It is best to peel and pound it when it is still a little bit hot because that way you get a smoother paste without lumps. You can dip your hands in cold water from time to time if necessary. Okay, back to the mortar. Remove the pepper and set aside. And pound the cocoyam till smooth. You can use a food processor for this. I pound in batches because the mortar is quite small. Everything ready, that's most of the heavy lifting out of the way. So to cook the soup, pour the stock into a big enough pot. Add some water. The total quantity of liquid in the pot right now is about 1.2 liters, that's 5 cups. Add the crayfish, pepper and ogiri Igbo. Cover and bring to a boil. Add the dry fish, stockfish, and the meat. Add the cocoyam paste in small lumps. And palm oil. This is about 1/3 of a cup of palm oil. Add the bitter leaf on top like this. This bitter leaf is quite salt, so I can add it at the same time as the cocoyam. Cover and start cooking on high heat. Stir it from time to time without crushing the cocoyam paste. You want the cocoyam paste to dissolve on its own naturally. When all the cocoyam dissolves, this is what it looks like. The thing with bitter leaf soup is that you should try to strike a balance with the quantities of bitter leaf and the cocoyam paste you use. Sometimes I even take out some undissolved cocoyam paste if I feel like I have achieved the consistency I want. Also, when bitter leaf soup cools down, it becomes thicker, so bear that in mind when determining the quantity of cocoyam paste to add to the soup. Add salt if necessary. And once it boils again, it's done. This is the same soup after it has cooled down to a comfortable temperature. You can see how thick it is. Serve with any Nigerian swallow, especially apple. I know that this soup can be very challenging to prepare, so feel free to ask me questions in the comments in case I missed anything. Bye! See you soon!